Good afternoon again, everybody. I'm about 2 days late, but let's go ahead and do a 2017 review, year-end review. Since the old year is gone, new year is here. Let's talk a little bit about what happened around here last year. It was a very good year for us. The most important things, my family is happy, healthy. Everybody has jobs. We had a new grandson this year. I think all y'all seen him, and he is growing like a weed. Got his first tooth busted through a couple days ago. A little early. He's only 5 months old, but he's already got one tooth and working on some more. So that's the most important things that's happened around here. Is we're all together. We're all healthy, happy, and all that kind of stuff. So that's the most important things. With me personally, most of y'all know. Some of y'all new folks might not know, but unless you look back on the videos, in June of 2016, I had open heart surgery. It was really touch and go there for a while, but before I had that, I'd had blackouts, passing out, had 2 heart attacks, and that went on for over 10 years, that kind of thing. Had my surgery. Since then, it took me most of the rest of 16 to recover. Throughout last year through 2017, I had virtually no problems whatsoever. Didn't pass out. Didn't have a heart attack. I had a couple of little sort of, I better stop doing something and sit down and rest type things, but that all comes with learning how to live with a heart condition. So I was fairly healthy all year, except for right here at the end. Through Christmas, I got sick. Like, oh well, sorry about that. But and I mean, I was sick in bed, sick for 3 days with just that flu bug, the cold bug thing that comes around ever so often. Mama had it too. Now, too, for the new people, when I talk about Mama, I'm talking about my wife, because we call each other Mom and Daddy. Unless all the grandkids are around, we call each other Granny and Pawpaw. So that's who I'm talking about. Miss Janine, that's my wife too. That's what most people call her. But it was a very good year. I made a lot of knives. I sold a bunch of knives. I traded a bunch of knives. I gave a bunch of knives away. And that's going to continue on through this year. I'm not going to change the way I do anything. Not really. Except to pardon me, try to stay a little more organized on my orders, because I will foul things up every now and then and be late with stuff. But back last spring, we got to go to the Great Appalachian Homestead Conference up in Tennessee. We had a great time up there, met some very, very nice people, made some new friends. Let's see, then after that, me and my buddy Master Sergeant, we took us a trip up to J. Zero's house, and we spent a few days up there. And I done some fishing and talking and joking and fellowship, and had a good time up there, even though it rained almost every day. But can't control the weather. Before that, I think it was the end of January last year, me and Master Sergeant went on our yearly week-long hunting trip over to Eglin Air Force Base Reservation. We went over there and spent us a week, and we stayed in the tent through tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, severe cold, rain, and same thing 2 years in a row. Now this year, I don't know if we're going to make it, and we might not get to make it this year, but because he's got things to do, I got things to do. I think we're still talking about it, but chances are we're not going to make it this year. But it is January and February is normally our coldest months. Sometimes March, but you know, old Master Sergeant's getting pretty old, so I don't know if he'll be able to make it or not. But he's gonna be over here with a stick after me now. See, what else did I get to do last year? I got to make a trip over to a buddy Larry's in St. Augustine. Got to go over there and spend a couple days and got some good fishing in over there and had a good time. Let's see, what else did I do last year? I got a lot of projects done around here. A lot I didn't get done, but there's another year for that. Just here in the last few weeks, I've got the shop all straightened out like I want it. Got a lot of work done out here. Got the new blacksmith shop 99% ready. I really need to get out there today and do some forging, but the windshield is just in the 20s. It's cold. Sort of rethink that outdoor shop for right now. Summertime it'll be fine, but right this minute it's tough to get out there. Now, what's going to happen this year? Well, as far as making knives in the shop goes, nothing's going to change. You want something, send me an email, Facebook message, whatever. Those of you that have my phone number, call me, let me know what you want, and we'll keep on going just like we always have. There is a lot of things I want to do. Different kinds of knives I want to make. I want to do a lot more forging this year. I'm going to do more fishing this year than I did last year, guaranteed, because I didn't do a lot at all last year because I stayed so busy. But I have not been in the woods to hunt at all this year or last year. This whole season I just figured I'd sit it out this time. But next year I've got places to go. I had places to go this year. I just could not afford to go, put it that way. That was the main thing. But pardon me. The next big event I got coming up in excuse me, March. The first couple weeks of March, I'm going to have to leave up out of here. I'm going to go back up to J&L Zeros. Spend a few days up there. There's some kind of big catfishing fandango going on up there that I want to go to, that I've been invited to go to. So I'm going to go there. And if everything goes right, I've got plans to jump on the interstate from there and go over to Illinois, to my cousin Jay's house. And he's got some stuff for me to pick up, and I want to visit with him. And it'll be tough, but we'll have to do a fishing day or two over there too. You know, I mean, it's tough, but we got to catch some fish. And but see, that's coming up, and for the rest of the year, it's just normal, same old everything that we do every year around here. Now, I'm not going real big with the garden this year like I tried to do last year. I'll probably plant my raised beds and get the grandkids out and let them plant the raised beds. But we still got 2 kids at home. I mean, they live here, but they're almost never here. And they're always off doing something, and they don't eat here a lot, put it that way. They, you know, these kids they eat out all the time and all this kind of stuff. So I don't really see the need of having the great big garden, you know, like I tried to have last year. Excuse me, but I'm going to have something, a little bit of something growing. Plus, to do a garden as big as the one I had last year properly, which last year didn't turn out to be proper because I just didn't have time to take care of it. To do it properly, it takes, you know, at least a half a day, every single day. You got to work it. You know, got to work it, and it just takes so much time. You know, we have plenty of local farms around here that grow good produce, and it's not that expensive. So we're going to buy some stuff from there this year. And me and Mama don't want to be tied down to where we can't be gone for 2 days or 3 days or 4 days if we want to. You know, because we don't want to, just like animals. Pardon me. You know, I lost all my chickens last year from dogs and this and that. And I don't want to be tied down to where I've got to be here to take care of animals. I've got to be, here to take care of the garden, or I got to have somebody do it for me. So if we want to just pick up and take off for 2 or 3 days somewhere, that's what we're going to do. We thought about doing that last year, but there was so much other stuff around here that had to be done. But we're going to sort of migrate away from that because, pardon me, I know a lot of people say, if you've got to do that kind of stuff to survive. Well, maybe some people do, or you think you might, but we don't. We're not rich people by no means. But to feed me and her, like I said, all the kids have jobs. The oldest two live on their own. They don't live here. They take care of their own families. The ones that do live here can take care of themselves. As evidence, they've been doing it for the last couple of years. Pardon me. So we would rather be to where we can take off and spend a few days here and there somewhere, visiting or just looking around or whatever. Because just to feed two people, to feed us ain't, it's not that big a deal. And I'm a firm believer of being prepared, but I'm not a prepper. I don't have 25 years worth of food stored, and not even a year's worth anymore, because I just don't see. And it may bite me in the butt one day, but with the exception of this year being so cold, we can grow stuff year round pretty much, and the river is less than a mile away. Excuse me. All right. So the food, I'm not so much concerned about food. We can go get what we need if it came to that survival type thing, that so many people talk about. But pardon me, the more I talk, the drier my throat gets. But anyway, last year was a good year. This year's going to be better. I don't see anything in our future that's going to hinder us any. Hope not anyway. Like I said, I might get bit for saying that too. But you never know what's going to happen, so we're going to try to do what we want to do. Be as happy as we can be. And if something comes up, some kind of problem or something, we'll deal with it when it happens. We're not going to sit here and worry about it. And let's see. Biggest obstacle I got facing me the next couple of weeks is my old Chevrolet truck is giving me trouble again. And it never does it until it's cold. It's always when it's cold. Nothing serious, nothing I can't fix. I just got to figure it out. Just got to get the old noodle working a little bit. But other than that, we're just happy as we can be. Like I said, it's been a good year. This year will be better. We're going to make a whole bunch of knives. We are still talking about making a little shop up off the back of the house for Mama to do her thing, her crafts and all that. Thank you very much, Stedhomer, for building your wife that big pretty shop. Now my wife wants one, so thank you for that, buddy. But when I go to J. Nell's in March, I will figure out a way to get up there or get halfway or whatever and see y'all too. Really would like to meet y'all. That's another thing on the list for this year. And as far as resolutions go, y'all, I think most of y'all watch my buddy J. Nell's Year Reveiw. He's a very, very good friend of mine. Just like a brother to me. His resolution is don't die in the following year. Excuse me. So I'm going to go with his. I'm going to copy him. Not going to die and stay as happy as we can stay. And other than that, I don't know what else to say. But thank y'all for staying with me all year. Putting up some of my rambling videos. I'm going to make videos. I want to make some different ones this year besides just mainly knife making. All kind of stuff around here I want to do. and places I want to go, and there's fish to be caught all over the place, and I want to go catch them. So just that kind of thing. So, having said all of that, once again, thank y'all very much for your support. Thank y'all for watching. And I never did go in and get my sandwich, so it's time to do that now. So, thank y'all for watching, and look forward to another good year. See ya.